Today I want to talk about persuasion. The definition of persuasion is this: the act of causing people to do or to believe something. That's pretty straightforward, but I don't want to give the impression that persuasion isn't important or that we don't need to know how to do it. As humans, we like to get what we want. When we do this on paper, it's called persuasive writing. Some people persuade as part of their job. Lawyers, politicians, and salespeople all rely on persuasive techniques. But even if that's not what we do for a living, knowing how to write an effective persuasive essay is important to your growth as a writer. The Greek philosopher Aristotle felt so strongly about this that he wrote a book called Rhetoric. Rhetoric is the study of effective speaking and writing. In other words, persuasion. Aristotle named 3 main rhetorical devices that can be used to convince the audience to agree with the writer. The first rhetorical device is called logos. This comes from the Greek word for reason or logic. This will appeal to the reader's logic. The writer offers logical reasons for his opinion and then backs it up with evidence. Look at the example. Private demand for the product has tapered off for the past 3 years, and this year's sales figures are at an all-time low. It's time to research other options. This presents evidence, the sales figures, for the writer's argument. So this appeal is to the logic of the reader. The second rhetorical device is called ethos. Ethos allows the writer to offer the reader evidence of his or her own credibility or authority. In other words, the writer proves that they know what they're talking about. For example, as a doctor, I am qualified to tell you that this course of treatment will likely generate the best results. Because a doctor has authority about matters of health, people are more likely to follow the advice of a doctor. This is an appeal of ethos. The third type of appeal is called pathos. This comes from the Greek word for feeling, and it is used to touch the emotions of the reader. This will allow the reader to be sympathetic to the writer's point of view and be more likely to agree. Here's the example. There's no price that can be placed on peace of mind. Our advanced security systems will protect the well-being of your family so that you can sleep soundly at night. This argument will appeal to the desire that everyone has to keep their loved ones safe. It touches their emotions. The best persuasive papers will use a combination of the 3 types of appeals. As a writer, you want to be authoritative, appeal to your reader's logic, and also touch their emotions. This is the key to writing an effective persuasive paper.